without people being able to point the finger at me and call me a racist, because when white English people say that, suddenly they're racist for some reason.
Why, hello, welcome back to an episode of Deadline Paul. I'm yours, Paul. So yeah, I am a nomad. The very first person who ever called me a nomad was my oldest brother. He went ahead and called me a nomad. A nomad? A nomad way back in the dias when I could actually speak to my family. And at the time I was like, a nomad? What the hell is a nomad? Why would you even call me a nomad? But I looked at this book, and he is called Nugget the Nomad. And there's a definition for nomad inside of this book. And I was like, oh, that's what I am. I'm a nomad. It says, nomad, definition, somebody who has no fixed home and moves from place to place. And, I mean, technically speaking, I guess I'm only half of nomad. I guess I'm just mad. I guess I'm just a mad boy because, I mean, it says somebody who has no fixed home. And even, like, you know, when people call me homeless, I guess they're kind of sort of correct. But I guess they're also dead wrong because, you know, this is my home. This is not like a temporary situation. This is the choice that I really wanted to make, and it's a choice that I'm really happy that I made of, like, this truck is my home. So, also, I just finished all of my chores. I went ahead, did my laundry, put everything away, and I do have a confession to make that I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because from yesterday's video up until a few hours ago, I've just basically been working. I've been not working at my job, but like working of like cleaning everything, cleaning under the mattress, wiping everything down, doing my laundry, this and that. And then I was just like, okay, shit, like I'm gonna need a little bit of energy to make this video, so I need to take a nap. And it's like freaking 10 o'clock at night, and I'm up in this parking lot, and these three Mexican dudes were like blasting music, like as loud as they could play it, and like, you know, like they're not leaving the area anytime soon. So I went over there and I yelled at the top of my lungs, "Hey!" I'm like, fucking shut that music off. And like, it's not like they were far away. Like I walked up closer than you guys are to me. Like I came as close as I possibly could to these three guys, and I started yelling and screaming at them. And then like I went back to my truck and I laid down. And then I think it would have been a lot more ballsy if they cranked it loud how they were before. But they played like a lullaby for about maybe like 5 seconds. Like it was like too quiet to be like, you know, like bold. But after that they just left, and I wasn't really proud of that. I was kind of shocked at myself that all this pent up anger and like the thing was like there was like other people inside the parking lot as well with like a whole bunch of like Sprinter vans and of like they're trying to fall asleep too, and we like 10 minutes deep of these Mexican guys playing like this Mexican music just loud as all goddamn hell as possibly you know, like as loud as they possibly can. And like, you know, we're trying to stay like, you know, truck life people, van life people, people living inside of their car. The thing is like I parked up over there many times before, and it's the perfect location because there's a security guard out there, and they leave us alone. They really, you know, they don't give us that stink eye, you know, like they're completely cool with it. And it's like a place that's completely quiet. And like, you know, like these people come by and they're trying to burn the spot. You know, because like, say if like it pisses off the security, then he's gonna start coming and like knocking on our vehicles and telling us we gotta leave and shit like that. But it's like I've been out there so many times before, so long, and it's like the security out there has been like super cool with us parking out there and sleeping, because like he knows that like there's nobody out there who just parks there and lives there for like 3 months or something. Like, it's all people in vehicles that, you know, they come, they leave, they come, they leave. Like, that's what I do. Is like, I never like stay in like one place for like too long. I be respectful with the place that like I'm at, the place that like I'm sleeping at, and like I know how to play the game respectfully of like living inside of my vehicle. And it was like a thing that just kind of happened that like it's like I felt like they just crossed the line, that they were being disrespectful, and I just shut it down, and then they left. I thought that we were gonna get into a physical altercation, but like looking at them, it's like they weren't like little Mexicans, they were like normal sized people. And like, granted, like they were all grown men, but I was ready to do what I needed to do for me to get my goddamn sleep so I can get up and do my job and make this goddamn video. It's really weird because like I'm bringing it up because for the most part I don't do that. For the most part I'm kind of a pussy. For the most part I would basically, you know, I would have just, you know, been hearing the loud music, got in my truck, and then leave somewhere else. But this time I was just like, absolutely not. I was like, that's fucked up that you got like fucking 20 people out here trying to sleep and you just coming around fucking blasting music for like 10 whole minutes straight. And it's like it's fucking nighttime, dog. Fucking go somewhere else where there's not fucking, you see all the fucking campers and the cars. You can know, you know, like when people are like living in their vehicles and shit like that, and you're just gonna, like, it was so loud. I thought he was parked right next to me. I thought that they were parked right next to me, but they were like way over there, so I had to like walk over there and start yelling and screaming at them. Like fucking, it's like weird because like there's no one to defend me. I'm my own defender. And it's just like, it's just weird being like a man because I don't know how to be a man because no one taught me how to be a man. You know, like, of course, my father was there the entire time. My parents are still together to this day, I would assume. And it's just like, it's really weird because my parents were they left me to be me, and they really didn't intervene too much. They were loving. I had loving parents. But it's just like they kind of just let me be me. And like there was like teaching, but it just felt like it was a lot of silence. So me living life, I realize that all these adults say, oh, no, you can't do that, that those adults don't even know what the fuck to do either. They just know that if they see you doing something, that they can tell you, no, don't do that. But it's just like, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? It's like, I'm starting to realize that now that, like, I'm an adult. I'm just like, I make the rules. So with that said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.
When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my ride.